Hello, I'm Karen Dacey from Academic Skills. This Speaking Clearly video is for students who want to improve their pronunciation in English, and today we're looking at stress patterns in words. Academic English, which is the language of your studies, has lots of long words. Words like hydroxide, ancillary, sequestration, statistical. You'll notice that one part of each word is louder and longer than the other parts. This is the word stress. On this slide, I've made the letters bigger to show you where the stress is. Now, putting the stress in the right place in a word is very important for English speakers. For example, if you say statistical instead of statistical, English speakers may not understand you. But which part of a word do you stress? How do you know? Are there any rules? Well, the first thing you need to know is that words contain syllables. The word word has one syllable, contain has two syllables, and syllables has three syllables. In almost every word in English with two or more syllables, one syllable will be strong or stressed, and the other will be weak or unstressed. If you don't know where the stress is in a particular word, you can find out by using a good dictionary, a paper copy, or online. Some online dictionaries have sound files so you can listen to the word and where the stress is placed. Good dictionaries use the International Phonetic Alphabet. Here's the word international, written in International Phonetic Alphabet. You probably recognise some letters but not others. Don't worry, what we're looking for here is how they mark the stressed syllable. Here's the stressed syllable, and it's marked with a little bar above the line at the start of the syllable. Notice here and here and here, all the weak or unstressed syllables look the same. This little upside down E has the sound So, now we know which syllable is stressed, how do we practice saying the word? The easiest way to get the stress right is to start from the stressed syllable and work backwards, one syllable at a time. That's right, backwards. Let's try it with the word experimental. Cover the start of the word down to the stress bar with your finger or a piece of paper. Say that part of the word, mental. Then move your finger to add the next syllable and the next. Listen, mental, remental, sperimental, experimental. Now try these examples. Eliminate, eliminate, standing, withstanding, notwithstanding. There are more examples on our word stress handout. Pause the video now and go to exercise 1. Welcome back. Let's look at two important rules that determine word stress. Firstly, word endings often determine stress. Secondly, for some words, if it's a noun, stress the first syllable. If it's a verb, stress the second. Now, what do you notice about these groups of words? Listen, biology, biological, photograph, photographer, photographic. The stress changes according to the end of the word. Now, do you have to remember a different stress pattern each time the word ending changes? Well, yes, but it's easier than you think. It's actually good news, because once you know biology, you also know how to say analogy, psychology, geology. Can you think of some more words that end with logy? The same rule applies to words that end in ical, economical, critical, alphabetical, and words that end in tic, domestic, fantastic, artistic. As you can see, the stressed syllable often comes just before the word ending. Words that end in ate or ate are an exception. Listen, eliminate, concentrate, anticipate. For this ending, the stressed syllable is 2 syllables before the ending. Can you think of any other word endings that come up in your studies? Endings like ify, as in modify, clarify. Airy, as in stationary, dictionary. Able, as in sustainable, renewable. Shun, as in nation, derivation. If you want to do some more practice, pause the video now and go to our word stress exercises handout, exercise 2. Welcome back. Here are some more rules. Sometimes the noun and a verb for a word may look the same when you write them, but the stress changes when you say them. Listen. Noun. She broke the Olympic record. Verb. Did you record the lecture? There are some practice listening activities for this rule on the next video. So that concludes our introduction to word stress. In summary, correct placement of word stress is vital in English if listeners are to understand you. Almost all words with 2 or more syllables stress 1 syllable and weaken the rest. In words of 3 or more syllables, the word ending or suffix often, but not always, decides where the stress will be. Where a noun and a verb are written the same way, the first syllable will be stressed for the noun and the second syllable will be stressed for the verb. The end. There's more practice on the next video.